Hello, my name is Cutforth, and today I thought I'd do something a little bit different. I thought I'd upload a video. I asked over on my Instagram, which you should definitely follow immediately, what you guys would like to watch in these unprecedented times. And aside from a sex tape and literally anything please make anything I'm so bored, this is the one that stood out to me most. So let me know down below what else you'd like me to make, but this is a day in my life in lockdown. That was quite nice. Maybe I could be a mouth trumpet player. No, wasn't good that time. So I generally start my day being woken up by my cat Mouse demanding food, or this lamp that we have that pretends to be the sun. Then the universe splits into one of two possible states. The one where I'm feeling enthusiastic about life, ready to start my day! And I go and feed Mouse and she rubs herself all over me in joy, and I realise how much she relies on me, which is a strangely intimate moment, almost like I'm breastfeeding a child. Or, more likely, Rebecca will feed Mouse and I'll roll over and grab my phone and start scrolling through apps until screen time tells me I've had 15 minutes. I ignore it, it comes back, so I finally accept that I'm wasting my life and I stand up. Ready to start my day. A very encouraging start to this video, I know. For breakfast I have this strange smoothie that I kind of made up, but also kind of derived from a recipe we used to use to make overnight oats, but then we got bored of making overnight oats because why would you spend time making food that you're not immediately going to consume? So instead I just chuck all those healthy ingredients into a blender, and then just like a central bank money printer, I go... The recipe is some water, about 1/4 of a cup of oats, a tablespoon of coconut flakes, puffed quinoa, pumpkin flax, and hemp seeds, and maple syrup, lick the spoon. Yum. A thingy of vegan protein powder, and a banana. I don't know what this thing's called, so it's just a thingy. Then I blend it up and drink it and study some Buddhist philosophy by watching Avatar: The Last Airbender by Nickelodeon. Avatar is something I've been meaning to watch for such an incredibly long time because loads of people kept telling me it was amazing and I kept on being like, because for some reason when loads of people like something, that makes me not want to watch it for some reason. I don't know why. But yes, it is amazing. It is so subtly funny and just so nice. If you want to watch it, it is on Amazon Prime and Netflix, not Spawn. Next up, it's exercise. I know. I've never been particularly good at consistently exercising.
You don't let him in unless he has been to the gym.
I go to the gym now every day. The best periods of my life for this have been when I've lived with friends and we have made a pact to kind of simultaneously guilt trip each other into going to the gym, but that doesn't really work when you're living in lockdown. But unfortunately, when it is legally mandated that you mostly stay on your sofa, it is actually kind of important to exercise, apparently, so I've heard. In the summer lockdown, I went for walks and runs, and I even took you guys on some of those walks with me in some videos. But it's winter now. I went on 2 winter runs and my throat closed up both times. I did work out with Rebecca for a while using exercise videos by Pamela Reif, who is absolutely great, but I hated, with a passion, the pumpy pop music.
We're so dysfunctional, but still inseparable. Yeah, we just never get it right.
I love your stinky face.
And I also realized that I kind of need to be doing exercise for a reason, like I'm playing a game or doing a sport or something. So I think in the last couple of weeks, I've finally cracked it. So, Nintendo has this game for Switch called Ring Fit Adventure, which I saw mentioned on Twitter, so I got it, and now I finally enjoy exercising. So you strap one of the controllers to your leg, and one inside the ring controller, which is an actual exercise ring, and then your body is the controller for the game. So you can run through the level and shoot things and fight enemies by doing exercises. It's just so good, it's so good. I know I shouldn't need a game to do some exercise because exercise is healthy for me, but this works, okay? And I've gone from being like, ugh, I should probably do some exercise or I'll feel incredibly guilty and disgusting, to I actually want to find some time in my day to play this game and, by extension, accidentally exercise. I think if you wish you did more exercise and nothing else has worked for you, it is so worth it. Next up, work. I'm quite lucky in that most of the work I do, or at least a good portion of the work I do, I can still just about do in lockdown. I start by planning out the things I have to do into a to-do list in my calendar and kind of roughly schedule my day. Then I'll do my emails, shoot some spons to pay them bills, have some Zoom calls, do little bits and bobs I have to do to try and release my movie, like making little clips that tickle the distributor's interests. Didn't like that. That wasn't good. I do a podcast called Sci Guys with my friends Corey and Jamp. It is so good, so good. Please check it out. So I'll have little bits of like research and editing and stuff to do for that. And my big news is I'm doing a degree in politics, philosophy, and economics at the Open University. So I'll have little bits of reading and stuff, which is a lot of fun, but also really difficult. But I seem to be doing well, which you'll know if you follow my Instagram, where I occasionally humble brag about getting good grades. I'm just proud of myself. I think I'm smart, but I never really bothered with school because I was busy doing YouTube, so it's kind of nice to have a professor be like, yes, Lucas, good work. You may have a first. Thank you. Nice. Cool. I also do some streaming on Twitch 3 times a week.
Welcome to this Among Us murder simulation meditation video.
And I usually finish work about 7 p.m, but often later because I need to get some balance in my life. There's nothing to do. There's nothing else to do. Work, sleep, watch TV, work, sleep, watch TV. Prevent the spread of COVID? Do not go outside. Never go outside. Pretend you have COVID and everything will be fine. So Luke, you may be asking, have you picked up any strange habits during the lockdown which you maybe shouldn't share with an audience of thousands of people? Why, yes, I have.
Do you spontaneously sprout thick hair from the skin on your face?
Yes, I do.
And are you living through a global pandemic, which means you don't see people, so there's no pressure to shave?
Oh, that's me!
Then you should try eating your own beard. Eating your own beard? That's disgusting. Correct. Eating your own beard is a subconscious behaviour that's a result of not having shaved your itchy beard and not wanting a beard. According to this scientist, hair contains protein. Does hair contain protein?
Yes.
Save money on razors and the environment, maybe. Will this save the environment?
Yes.
So why not? If you have a beard, you're just millimeters away from giving it a try. And it's free! The only cost is social rejection. Side effects include having a fiancé who looks at you like you're weird and having a mouthful of beard. So that's eating your own beard.
We'll finish the day off by making some food, usually from Bosch Vegan Cookbook or Deliciously Ella's Vegan Food app, both of which are great. Gobble that up, gobble, 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 gobble. And watch an episode of, usually, The West Wing. If you've not heard of West Wing, it's written by Aaron Sorkin, who wrote The Social Network, and it's about 22 years old, but it basically tells stories of people working in the West Wing in the White House. I just really like watching talented, smart people trying really hard to make things better. I think that is my, gobble, gobble, gobble. Don't mind Deliciously Ella's app and Bosch. Gobble, 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 gobble. Stop. At this point, it's probably about 10 o'clock, and Mouse, who has spent most of the day hiding under the bed, comes out from under the bed. She doesn't come out as gay. It's 10 o'clock every day. Mum, Dad, I'm gay. And we'll go, you told us this yesterday, Mouse. We're still really proud of you. No, Mouse comes out from under the bed and wants some attention, and we want her to not shit in the house, so we put her outside. When we first moved here, Mouse got into some fights, and she's only wee. She's a wee little kitty. And I found her pinned down on the floor by a giant mancoon that lives around the corner, and ever since she's been a little bit scared to go outside. So many evenings, I will take Mouse for a walk. So basically, I will walk around the block with her, and she'll check under every car to see if there's a cat there, and if there is a cat there and it tries to attack her, I will chase it away because I'm a big gorilla man. It's honestly one of the highlights of my day. I feel like this big, bald cat daddy, and it's just lovely to know that this little creature that used to be a stray trusts me enough to protect her. Side note, she also looks identical to Carrie Fletcher's cat, and both of us are quite confused. And last thing before we go to sleep, Rebecca and I will lay down and we will listen to these mysterious meditation tapes that I read about in a declassified CIA document which theorizes on the origins of the universe, how hypnosis and meditation works, and how the brain generates consciousness. A totally normal thing to do just before bed. So that is my average day at the moment. How does it compare to your average day at the moment? Let me know in the comments, and make sure you like this video so that the YouTube algorithm can shineth upon me. Thank you, Lord Daddy. Shine me with all that goody good. Stop. Let me know any other videos you'd like me to make, what you thought of this one, whether you are happy that I have returned, and don't you forget to check out my Sci Guys podcast. It's right here. See you next time.